together for ourselves. You're not clapping for me, you're clapping for yourself now. I mean, you've been here since morning, and I'm sure you've learned one thing or two so far with the conversation. But right about now, we would be welcoming on stage one of our very amazing government keynote speakers for the day. And it will be speaking to us on AI-driven solutions for sustainable cities and energy optimization, public-private collaboration for green tech and smart grids, empowering local innovators through data and digital policy access. Ladies and gentlemen, with a resounding applause, let us make welcome on stage the Honourable Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Lagos State, Honourable Biodun Ogunleye. Please let's sustain the applause till he gets on stage. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this lovely, lovely afternoon.
Okay. Yes, I will need a podium. And secondly, my colleague is here from MIST, the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology. Is their primary call to deal with these issues. You want me to stand there? It's fine. Just let it come a little bit. A little bit. If you can come this way. Yeah, here is. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we just noticed that on the program that time schedule was not properly whatever there. Now, I am an application person. I'll be talking to you about how AI is helping us to power the city. We're just starting out, but he's a generalist. He's a general, not a generalist. Permit me, if you ask me his surname, I don't know it, but I just know that he's Wasiu, and I'm Biodun. So he's one of those people in government that we know when it comes to technology, we should call up at every point in time. I think I should allow him to go first. And after he's done, I'll come and stretch some of the applications that the Ministry of Energy is effecting, and the future that we see with AI in this space. So permit me also to, I don't know if you have the profile of the gentleman is representing. He's standing in for the Honourable Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology, my brother Tubosun Alake. I hope I got it right, huh? Yeah, Tubosun. So Tubosun is one of the youngest people in cabinet and has been in cabinet for a while. And it brings on board not only youthful energy and all that, but a lot of the things that you say, fiber optics, Lagos is doing this collection platform well, that one well, and all that. All the IT things you are saying, they need to pass through his filter. So permit me to say, with Jesus' joy in my heart, help me give Mr. Tubosun Alake's representative, my bro, Wasiu, a wonderful round of applause. He will talk to us first, and I will come in. I will come in. Let me whet your appetite. Have you noticed that you have solar street lights all over Lagos? You have? Okay, great. 2 nights ago, I was driving home. We already know, harvested globally, the whole of Lagos is only 100 kilowatt hour of storage. That is what we have harvested in our storage system. Typically, we should be near 1,000 on a daily basis. So we have to take some steps as advised by the systems that we have put in place. I'll tell you more.
Thank you, Honourable Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources. And I'm sure we could see a lot of energy in him because he actually drives Lagos. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Because this is actually a keynote address, and we have actually structured it into those 3 cardinal points that will just serve as talking points today, because it's just a keynote address. Distinguished guests, respected policymakers, industry leaders, innovators, researchers, entrepreneurs, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I bring to you warm greetings from the government of Lagos, and in particular from the Honourable Commissioner, Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, who sends his appreciation and strong support for this important conference. It is a privilege to address you on this theme, driving productivity, innovation, and sustainability, building the future of AI together. This is a very important topic here because, as we could see, even from the panelists, we are clearly seeing that this is actually a collective responsibility from all the stakeholders mentioned earlier, and we need to drive this together. So the first aspect of this discourse will be AI as a driver of productivity and sustainable cities. One of the panelists, I think is the moderator, it was the moderator that mentioned now that we cannot afford, okay, to stay behind of AI. We must endorse AI, embrace it, and use it if we need to progress. So artificial intelligence is no longer a concept. It's no longer a concept of the future. It is already shaping how societies function. For a mega city like Lagos, one of the fastest growing urban economies in the world, AI presents a powerful opportunity to drive productivity while responding to realities of rapid urbanization. I used to say this a lot. If we look at the population of Lagos and people who provide services to Lagosian, there is no way human to human we can actually match service delivery to the state. As of today, we had in our service, I think about 60-something thousand people. And how does 60-something thousand people serve a population of almost 30 million? So we need AI, like yesterday. AI-driven solution enables smarter cities, intelligent traffic system. You can see that today, we are not lining people on the Third Mainland Bridge. We are actually lining systems to monitor how you drive, protect you, and safeguard the city. Equally, in energy optimization, as the Honourable Commissioner rightly said, AI helps us in monitoring consumption patterns, reduce energy losses, forecast demands, and integrate renewable energy. As Lagos expands, leveraging AI for sustainable energy management is essential to balancing economic growth with environmental responsibilities. The second aspect of this discourse will be public-private collaboration for green technology and smarter cities. This is something that has been said over. There is no way we can actually do this alone as government. We need everybody to come along with us. The scale of transformation cannot be achieved by government alone. Sustainable AI deployment depends on strong public-private partnership collaboration, particularly in advancing grid technology and smart grid infrastructure. Government provide policy direction, regulatory framework, clarity, and an enabling environment, while the private sector contributes innovation, investment, and technical expertise. In Lagos State, we are fostering partnerships that support smart energy system, AI-enabled renewable integration, and environmentally responsible digital infrastructure. These collaborations ensure that sustainability and profitability go hand in hand while delivering long-term value to the society. The third component is empowering local innovators through data and digital policy access. AI, the art of AI innovation, are people, especially local innovators, like we saw in this panel, who understand our unique challenges and opportunities. So here, for us to succeed as an innovator, you must understand the problem, and you must also understand the opportunities that is available for you to latch on. And here, mentorship is going to be very important. As we see our young innovators in the crowd, please try and choose a mentor. This was clearly mentioned here, is actually a key to success in technology development. When we look at responsible AI in terms of Lagos State, as AI adoption accelerates, responsibility must guide our actions. Sustainable AI requires systems that are ethical, transparent, secure, and aligned with public interest. These include protecting data privacy, addressing bias, and ensuring that AI supports human decision-making rather than replacing it. Our objective is to build AI systems that delivers long-term economic resilience, environmental sustainability, and social trust that serves today's need without compromising the future. Building the future together, which is the bigger theme of this conference. The future of AI cannot be built in isolation. It requires collaboration across government, industry, academia, and civil society. Lagos State stands ready to work with partners at all levels to drive productivity, advance sustainable innovation, empower local talents, and position our city and our nation for leadership in the global AI economy. In closing, I reaffirm the commitment of the Honourable Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology and the Lagos State government to leverage artificial intelligence as a force for productivity, innovation, and sustainability. Let this conference be a catalyst for collaboration and action. Together, let us build the future of AI responsibly, inclusively, and sustainably. Thank you all for your attention, and I wish you a successful conference. God bless you all. God bless Lagos State. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let's put our hands together for Mr. Hussein Mohammed, ably representing the Commissioner of Energy and Mineral Resources. Oh, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Wrong identity. May you not collect wrong identity in Jesus' name. Please let's put our hands together for Mr. Jimoh Wasiu. Please let's put our hands together for him. Thank you so much, sir, for that government keynote speech. That was absolutely amazing. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gradually crawling into the afternoon session of this event. But before we get into that, we want to engage you in some games. So I want to beg you, if you know you want to go meet a nice gift today, please engage in these games. Are you ready? But don't worry, I'm not the one going to be taking you in the games. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a very gorgeous, beautiful looking lady, all dressed in white. The beautiful, elegant, delectable Chineye. Make some noise.
So please feel free to call me the Chief Fun Officer. Did we catch that? So, two people, one represent the men, one represent the women. Great, please step out, my mister. My women, please come and represent us well. Stand up now. Please put your hands together for them as they come up on stage. Please quickly, we do not have a lot of time. Please tell us your names.
Okay. My name is Aisha Allison. I'm a student of the University of Lagos, 300 level, and I'm studying statistics for data science.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Israel Destiny. I just so happen to be our course mate, also a student of the University of Lagos, 300 level, studying statistics.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. We're going to be very quick. The questions that we have are centered around AI. So we do hope that you're going to answer them very well and very correctly. Tolu said she has prizes. I'm going to be specific. We have cyber trucks to be won. Do you want to go home with a cyber truck?
Yes.
Do you want to go home with a Tesla?
Yes.
Okay. Trust me. Believe me. Okay. So we have, okay, so now let me explain this. All answers start with the letter T. I'm going to be asking you questions, but the answers start with letter T. Is this understandable for you? Okay, so our first question. What word best describes the impact of AI on society? What word best describes the impact of AI on society? Who can answer the question from the audience? Okay.
Transparency.
No. Transformation. Thank you. Please put your hands together for him. It said transformation. Transformative, sorry. And then the next question. What does AI help us save the most? This one should be easy.
Yeah, time.
Why do people answer? Please mark their faces. No lunch for them. Okay. So the next question, I'll cancel that question. So the next question is, what area of healthcare is AI improving? What area? Okay. Finfolua wants to answer the question. No. No. T, it's T, right? But there's a specific answer I'm looking out for. Who wants to answer the question? Who? Okay, you want to answer? No, I said healthcare.
Tumor diagnosis, like how is it benign? Is it what's the word? Is it dangerous?
So it's a very simple answer, like treatment. Thank you. Please put your hands together for favor. Please put your hands together for favor. The answer is treatment. Did we catch that? What word best describes the future AI is creating? What word? See, they are not representing any of us well. The men, they not represent. Women, nothing. What's happening? She said the questions are weird, but people are answering them. So, what word describes the future AI is creating? Can we answer that? Who knows the answer?
Transparency.
No. Why is everybody saying transparency? What's wrong with transparency? Okay.
Technology.
Correct. Please put your hands together for
Joseph.
Joseph. Put your hands together for Joseph. The people that we brought out to win our Tesla and Cybertruck. It's like his book and pen that people will go on with. I promise you. Okay, last and final question. What skill must humans develop alongside AI? This one should be easy. What skill must humans develop alongside AI?
Trust.
No. You as a human, what skill must you develop to be able to use AI? Who knows the answer to my question? Okay, I don't want to go too far. No. So it's not like a skill that you want to learn in school, right? It's a very, should I call it a social skill? So.
Is it teamwork?
No, not teamwork. Okay. What? No. What? Okay. Thinking. Thank you so much. You need to think to be able to use AI. So how is it that the people that came to represent us, they not get one? Not even one. Please help us and go back to your seat. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for them. They did so well. I will now bring back Tolu Thompson back on stage. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let's put our hands together for Chineye as she comes and she returns to her seat. Was that really engaging? Don't worry, there's still so much more games that will bring your way during the course of the event. But right about now, ladies and gentlemen, to take us now in another government keynote, please let us make welcome on stage the Honourable Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Lagos State, Honourable Biodun Ogunleye. Please let's put our hands together for him.
Thank you very much. You know, it's sister's event, and I've been running up and down. Now they want to come in to do what I'm here to do. Okay, so let me now do what I'm here to do. Protocols, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and to the best of my knowledge, everyone here is distinguished. So please clap for yourself. Thank you. Thank you. The Honourable Commissioner for Information, Science and Technology, able represented by my bro. And let me also recognize our convener. Now I'm caught between just saying Debola and team. And so I say Mrs. Debola Yode, thank you very much for putting all of us in this room. The founder AI in Nigeria, Mr. Tubosun Alake, thank you very much for finding time to really spend time with us. And then I was also told we have Dr. Sakina Tufolonshaw of AI Systems at Obafemi Awolowo University here. So every other person I have recognized. Abi, you are distinguished now. Abi, I love interactive audience, so don't be mute on me. See, that's the problem with technology. These guys have a way of just developing a mind of their own. Okay, now, distinguished guests, innovators, policymakers, captains of industries, members of the technology ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's such a great pleasure to be here at AI in Action. This conversation is both timely and necessary because artificial intelligence is no longer a future concept. It is already shaping how cities are run, the composition of the best fit for energy resources and planning, how energy is consumed, and how economies will grow. Today, I speak on the theme Policy, Energy, and Sustainable Growth, Building the Future with AI in Lagos. For Lagos, this is not an abstract discussion. It is a practical, urgent, and strategic one as we work on making Lagos a 21st century economy where blackouts are a thing of the past. Why AI is no longer optional for Lagos? Lagos is Africa's largest city economy and one of the fastest growing urban centers in the world with over 25 million residents and thousands are arriving every day. Lagos must solve a complex challenge. how to grow economically without overwhelming its infrastructure, environment, and institutions. Energy sits at the center of the solutions we can prefer to these challenges. Every conversation about housing, transport, healthcare, industry, digital innovation, and climate resilience ultimately comes back to energy, its availability, affordability, reliability, and sustainability. Traditional systems alone cannot meet the scale and complexity of Lagos, and that is why AI is no longer optional. It is becoming core urban infrastructure intelligence. We must also note that AI also means more power is required for a growing city, and therein lies the complications. Permit me to recognize a few of our members that came in from the ministry with me. The director for ICT. I'm trying to remember your name, but it's fine. Hussein Mohammed. Is he with you? The two of them are with you? From Science and Tech. Thank you all. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, how is Lagos thinking about AI, energy, and sustainable cities? Okay, from the perspective of Lagos State government and the ministry, our approach to AI is guided by three clear principles. Energy must become smarter, not just bigger. For many years, energy planning focused more exclusively on capacity. Today, intelligence matters just as much as megawatts. AI allows us to forecast demand more accurately across districts and time periods. Let me tell you that we can switch off all the street lights from one location from one room within the city. All the street lights you are seeing across the city, one location, a couple of buttons, they will be off. And what we had to do when we saw the level of battery that we have is to make sure that they come on at 7, go off at 9 in some location, go off at 10 in some location, and every one of them come on at 5 until the battery goes out in all locations the following morning. Now, we are optimizing load and reducing stress on the grid if we're able to use these tools properly. We'll be able to detect technical and commercial losses early and mitigate the same. We're able to improve asset maintenance on our transformers, our feeders, and our substations. We'll be able to support the integration of embedded generation and renewables, and we'll also be able to ensure that we go beyond load balancing to preventing predictable outages. In a city like Lagos, every avoided outage, every efficiency gain, and every unit of energy saved translates directly into economic productivity and improved quality of life. AI, therefore, enables us to shift from reactive energy systems to predictive and adaptive ones. The second focus for us is sustainable cities are data-driven cities. Now, a sustainable Lagos cannot be run on instinct alone. It must be run on data. I gave you the example that we're harvesting nearly 1,000 kilowatt hour. Then we noticed that what we have in our battery, in all the battery banks put together, is about above 10% of what we typically have. So we needed to manage what we have. So AI will allow us to connect energy data with transport and traffic flows, with industrial activity, with urban expansion, with environmental and climate patterns, and then the citizens' lifestyle. We'll be able to ensure that shutters and feeders usage patterns are also, and we can also plan for them in a very effective manner. This integration will help the government, the government, system operators, and market participants plan better, respond faster, and invest smarter. And this is not theoretical. We have started living the dream across the metropolis. Lagos has installed 42,000 smart street lights, covering major highways, inner roads, and public spaces. And we are going to do more. We think we should do like 100 so that every corner, at least let the city be known as a little city. I thought we would get a round of applause for that. These are not conventional lights. And you need to understand that even where the discos are failing, yeah, it is not right for anybody to come to the street to come and be reading under street lights. But, hey, we will work on the grid. We will ensure the grid works for all of us. But in the meantime, digitally enabled, remotely controlled, centrally managed infrastructures will make for a better city. From a central control system, the government can switch street lights on and off, monitor faults and performance in real time, optimize energy consumption, schedule proactive maintenance, reduce downtime, waste, and operating costs. This single intervention is already delivering multiple outcomes at once: improve public safety and increase economic activities, greater energy efficiency, reduce emission, better value for public funds. It demonstrates a simple but important truth. Lagos is not just talking about smart cities. We are building them at scale. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Every clap you clap for us, you are clapping for my governor, and I will deliver your message that, these people clap for you. Please help me clap for Mr. Governor. Now, as AI capabilities deepen, these smart assets will become even more intelligent, learning from usage patterns, adapting to demand, and improving performance over time. And the third focal point for us is that technology must deliver the expectations of humans. And our objective is not technology for technology's sake. We don't want to just have technology as showcases on our shelves. The AI in Lagos must result in more reliable electricity for households, lower operating costs for businesses, increase competitiveness for industries, expanded access for underserved and unserved communities. If innovation does not improve daily life, then it has misplaced its purpose. Now, somebody asked me some few minutes ago, what is the role of public-private partnership in ensuring AI in this space is utilized in the most appropriate manner? Let me be clear. The government cannot build the AI-enabled future of Lagos alone. I thought that is a clap. I thought you just want to clap for me being honest with you. That we can't do it alone. So, our role should be limited to setting policy direction, providing regulatory certainty, de-risking innovation, safeguarding the public interest. And the private sector should help us bring in capital, speed, technical expertise, and innovation capacity. This partnership, thank you. You may think some of these thoughts and talks are beyond your head, or they are far whatever. But I tell you something. One day, somebody who is catching what I'm saying will remember that we are making the billions today because I thought through what the man was saying. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Because the space for you to work with government and make a difference is just so wide. I hope you understand what I'm saying. People walk into my office and they are looking for a 100 million naira contract, 50 million naira contract, and anything. Let's just even supply some papers and all that. And I say, may God deliver you. And I'm very serious. May God deliver you. Because if that is it, we could have just given that paper to the cleaners and whatever around. With all the intelligence and all the connections you have, you don't have a solution that this city needs. Am I making sense to you? And this city needs loads of solutions. This partnership is important in my own area for smart grid and metering, distributed and renewable energy, electric mobility and charging infrastructure. Work is going on. A team is working extensively to ensure that all our highways, the same way you have all these street lights now. Some 1 year ago, when I'm talking about the street light, everybody looks at me as if another tall one is what we are talking about. But let me announce to you, electric mobility and charging infrastructures will be all over this city in less than 1 year. And if you can also look at AI-driven energy analytics, the infrastructure we currently have now has 0 IoTs or less than 2%. Some of the discourse will tell you all manner of good stories. But let me tell you something, there is nothing to pick live data from. And we need those things to be able to plan this city very well. So, when the government creates the right enabling environment, we believe innovation will scale faster and more responsibly. And this is what Lagos is doing in this space. So, how are we enabling things around there? Policy, regulation, and data. For AI to thrive, especially in critical sectors like energy, we must get 3 things right. One is data as infrastructure. I don't know if you understand that one. Data is not data. Data is not what you pay to MTN for your data. I don't know if anybody is in this room. So we must understand that data is as important as the physical infrastructures that we need to bring light to your homes, to any of the uses that you have. And we will, as government, will continue to standardize, secure, ensure they're interoperable. Forgive my English, you know, some of us school under the trees, and then they are ethically governed. So this will enable us to build trust and unlock innovation while protecting citizens and the service they seek to be, that the services they want, so that it's of excellence in quality in the sector. The second thing is that we need to ensure that policy is a direction, and the policy maker must not turn themselves into market players. And we are trying to ensure that the future that we seek to build constrain government to be government. So our policy focus will be on sustainability, energy affordability and access, market efficiency, and innovation that serves the public goods. So good policy gives innovators room to experiment with providing investors with confidence. Let me state the third one. All of us who are involved in government, we must see regulation and policy making as a trust. So smart regulation cannot drive innovation. It must enable it. And as AI becomes embedded in the energy system, regulation must evolve to address consumer protection, data ownership and privacy, cybersecurity of critical infrastructure, and sustainable system reliability.